Hi, my name is Michał Choiński and I'm currently a senior Fulbright Fellow at Yale University. And I wanted to use this opportunity to share a video of some of the most interesting artifacts that can be found at Yale University Beinecke Rare Manuscript Library. We're walking through the university campus. It's beautiful autumn in New England. And very soon we'll enter Beinecke Library, which is one of the most interesting libraries at the Yale University campus, with 6 floors of books underneath this astounding building. Without windows, light may damage the manuscript stored there, but with amazing architecture. So this is actually Beinecke. We'll enter the building in a moment. Underneath are 6 floors of books and fantastic literary artifacts. So we're inside Beinecke Rare Manuscript Library right now, navigating our way to one of 2 Gutenberg Bibles that are stored here at Beinecke. What's behind us is this amazing storage for books. Astounding architectural design, showing the diversity of covers and colors. And here it is, one of 2 Gutenberg Bibles that are stored at Beinecke Library. There's 48 surviving copies. Each is slightly different because they were bound together in their final shape. And pages are turned once a few weeks. In a moment, we'll go down to the reading room underneath this amazing book storage to take a look at some of the most interesting literary artifacts stored at Beinecke. We're at Beinecke Rare Manuscript Library at Yale University, and I'm about to show you the file of a famous English poet and illustrator, Dante Gabriel Rossetti. I'll be browsing through the manuscript without any gloves. I have removed dirt from my fingers, so you can touch the manuscript without the gloves, because wearing the gloves actually makes it more probable for you to damage these precious pages. So as we open the manuscript, we see Dante Gabriel Rossetti's actual writing from 1852, when the poem at Wellington Funeral was composed. And I'm sure you can see Rossetti's actual writing, victory. So once more the cry must be, duty's morning we fulfill in God's name, but by God's will, doubt not, the last word is still victory. The paper feels actually amazing. That is, what I'm doing right here is literally touching literary history. This is a manuscript that goes back 170 years, and it's fascinating to observe how the poem that can be found online right now was actually set down by the poet. Another file I want to show you is a file of Alfred Tennyson, English poet laureate during Queen Victoria's reign. And here we're going to see items which are quite unusual. So I want to show you two items from Lord Alfred Tennyson's file. The first item of interest will be a very special invitation he received from Queen Victoria. So this invitation, issued in 1854, reads, "The Lord Chamberlain is commanded by the Queen to invite Mr. and Mrs. Alfred Tennyson to a ball on Wednesday, the 17th of May, 1854. And this invitation comes straight from Queen Victoria. I'm sure Tennyson did not refuse." Another interesting item, actually one of the more morbid and grotesque items that can be found at Beinecke, is in another file, and that's a lock of his hair in envelope labeled in Miss Emily Sherwood Tennyson's hand. So as we open the envelope, this is Alfred Tennyson's actual hair. So I'm back in Krakow after 4 months of research at Yale University, having had the pleasure of working with 19th century, 20th century manuscripts at Yale University. And well, if you want to experience literature as I did, you have to go to the US, all the way over the Atlantic, or you can visit the Institute of English Studies, because we also work with early modern manuscripts here in our classes, and you can become a student of ours and experience literature yourself.